Disclaimer: the material is for informational purposes only and does not constitute any call to action, and I never provide any financial advice. Trading always involves risks. Access to my robot and my VIP channel is only granted if the rules are followed. Therefore, my experience and my reality in trading may differ from yours. And that's normal because the market is always dynamic, it changes, and everything changes, since everything here is dynamic and unstable. And in any case, understanding all the risks, you need to objectively consider that trading is a risk and any field of activity is a risk. It doesn't matter if it's a job, business, trading, or just studying. You can be expelled, fired, lose money, or lose investors. These are all risks. And in principle, our life is connected with risks. Therefore, when you trade, you need to understand these as well. There are no golden instruments that will only bring you profit. They simply do not exist. And you need to assess this rationally, understand it, and accept it. That's why I always show my trading honestly and truthfully, because my main goal is for you to understand something from my honest personal experience, perhaps learn something, take something for yourself, and based on that, integrate these aspects into your own trading while always adhering to all the risks, which at the very least means money management and risk management. And this, which is no less important, is proper management of your capital. This is the most important key point. So before we begin, here's a review from one of my subscribers who is already using my free tool, which I provide for each of you. This is a tool that provides trading signals with an accuracy of 89 to 94%. So this trading robot is absolutely free. The link to it will be in the description below this video. If you want to try it out, test it, and understand how it works, you can use a demo account to minimize risks. It is completely free. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to pay anything. Just activate it. As of today, there are only 3 out of 10 free activations left. So we are starting our trading Arabian dirham and Chinese yuan. Alright, let's open this asset on the trading robot. 1 minute. And buy. That's it, the buy trade was opened immediately. The accuracy of this signal is 93%. So we have a 93% chance that this trade will close in profit. And this percentage was calculated based on the technical analysis that our trading robot performed on this asset and what is currently happening with the price movement. Now, while this trade is in progress, I will conduct my own analysis. Let's see what we have here. Here we have a support zone from which the price has already reversed during the downtrend. Accordingly, the situation here is forming a pattern called a triangle. And I am confident that the price should be traded for a buy. The pattern should be broken, the growth should continue, and there should be some kind of trend reversal. But for now, as we can see, the situation here is not exactly what we would like to see, but we need to change the situation. Accordingly, I launch the signal again. I see that I need to open a buy trade, and I call this covering. Some people use the term martingale. I opened a double investment compared to my previous one in order to cover the loss and make a profit. Yes, I took a loss. I'm not hiding it. That's normal. As I said earlier, trading always involves potential risks. But if you manage these risks properly and work with them correctly, you can always make a profit after a loss. For example, just like in the current situation, we can see that the trading robot was still convinced that the price should be bought and would rise. We opened the trade as it suggested, and based on that, I can see that the price is rising quite well and quickly. It's already more than 250 actually, look, almost 300 points difference from the entry point. For me, this is a signal that this trade will close in profit and I will make money on it. Now, in just a moment there, I made a profit. I earned, it turns out, $920 in net profit. Subtracting $500 in losses, I ended up making $420 on this asset. Altogether, I spent about 3 minutes on this. That's all. But that's my experience, and I've been trading for quite a long time. I've been trading in this market for over 7 years, so I'm quite experienced. And for a beginner, such a situation might seem rather confusing and difficult. But if you don't understand how to act in situations like this, you can message me privately and I'll explain how you can protect yourself during a losing trade. That's all. So now let's move on to the next asset, Euro and Swiss franc. Now let's open this asset on our trading robot. I launch the signal for 1 minute and see that I need to open a buy trade right now. The accuracy of this signal is 89%. What does this mean? It means that in 89% of cases, I will make a profit on this asset if it trades above my entry point. But this trading robot made this decision based on the technical analysis it performed on this asset. Now, the price just needs to trade upwards, and thanks to that, I should make a profit. I immediately made an overlap, since unfortunately there was a pullback right at the moment of my entry point. We can also see gaps and empty candles, which means that volatility for this asset has now dropped. And now, my main goal and task is simply for the price to trade above my second entry point so that I can make a profit. Yes, many of you might think, no, this is all nonsense, some kind of scam. Guys, first of all, I have always said and continue to say that I show only the absolute truth, and if in that truth I take a loss, then I take a loss. I have no intention to sell you anything, to push anything on you, or to prove anything. Once again, I'm showing you how I trade using a tool that helps me in trading and thanks to which I make money. This is purely my experience and my personal opinion. For example, thanks to this, I just made a profit. As a result, my day ended up being profitable, and I earned $840 in literally 8 minutes of trading. That's all there is to it. With the help of this free tool, if anyone wants to trade with it, go ahead. I'll leave the link in the description under this video. You can activate it, it's free. There are only 2 activations left today out of 20. So, if you want to get it for free, just follow the link, activate it, and that's it. And then trade with it. But what's also important is to send me your feedback how your trading goes and whether it really matches mine. I wish each of you a great day. Goodbye everyone.